likes to know about a good party, a fun party coming up soon. But I want to know about the Hinds County Human Resources Agency. What exactly do y'all do?
So, Hinds County Human Resource Agency, which will actually celebrate 50 years of community service next year, is what we call a community action agency, and is one of over 1,000 throughout the United States. Now, they may have different names, but they provide, similar services. Some of them may do a little extra in terms of community support, but at our agency we provide services around emergency housing assistance, utility assistance, weatherization support for our seniors and individuals who are disabled in rural Hinds County. So we only service rural Hinds County. We provide nutrition services through our congregate meals and home delivered meals, as well as transportation services in the rural part of Hinds County, not inner city. So when we try to make sure that people understand, when we say that, it means that people who live in rural Hinds County, like Bolton, Edwards, Clinton, Utica, we're able to provide transportation for them into the city of Jackson so they can attend appointments, take part in different activities, even go to work or go to school. And that sort of helps reduce, isolation, which we saw a lot of. People are still trying to navigate what the new world looks like post the pandemic. And so we really try and do activities, especially with our seniors and people who are homebound, which is why we have home delivered meals. And then for individuals and families with education, we have Head Start, our early childhood programs, which mostly people say early Head Start. And then, of course, education, support for individuals who may want to go and get, certification, truck driving school. We can provide supplies if someone got a job in construction work. We can make sure that they have their hard hat and, their boots, pay for certification classes if people are interested in phlebotomy, medical certification. I mean, we try. So with individuals and families who come in for support, we actually develop a case plan for them because, and that's around our mission, which is basically to help individuals and families become self-reliant. So even if they come to us for services, we may provide, housing assistance in terms of helping with a mortgage or rent, helping people avoid eviction or not become homeless. We develop a case plan to help them move from where they are to someplace better. And that doesn't just mean housing. If they're not working, if they're interested in education, because, self-reliance is the goal. And so we don't want to become a provider or a provider of services where people just, come back because they know the service is ready, available to them.
Okay. Now I took that breath earlier because you blew me away. There's a lot. So number one, we have to bring you back already to talk more about in depth how to get these meals to the house, how to do all this, because you just, wow. You can get your CDL, you can get certified for body. Okay. But you are here today to talk about the Gala. So let's at least talk about the Gala real quick, how they get tickets and how they can support you guys on your mission.
Right. So the Hinds County Human Resource Agency, prior to the pandemic, would host a annual awards and recognition gala. So the last one was in 2019. So 2025 will be the first one since then. So, there's some challenges trying to rekindle or reconnect with people who were used to the agency having the gala, because up until 2019 it had been 25 years. And so we have the gala basically to recognize our partners, individuals, volunteers who help support the mission of Hinds County Human Resource Agency. It's attended not only by our partners and other supporters and sponsors, but we also have people who have received services from us in attendance. And so, for example, to recognize some of those individuals who have moved on to becoming self-reliant, we have what we call bootstrap stories. So they'll be recognized and we'll be able to tell their stories during the event. We're expecting approximately 300 guests, we hope. you know, since again, it's been a while since we've had the gala. But again, it is to recognize all of the support that we receive from partners, collaborators, sponsors. We are excited, for one, that you are, you know, going to be our Mistress of Ceremonies. Thank you again. And then we also have David Johnson, Sr., who is Senior Vice President and Director of Community Development for Bank Plus. He's going to be our primary, our guest speaker for the event. And we do, although we are hoping for some political people, guests to show up, they provided, you know, letters of support and maybe sending people in their place. But we are really excited to be reinstituting the annual gala for our agency.